the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the Washington Commanders and the Carolina Panthers. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And we're off and running from Charlotte. Starting at the 10. This makes it up to the 25. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, start. 19, stop, let go.
This is Ja'Cory Kronsky-Merritt, and for the first time. To the races, middle of the field. Hits the 20. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 6-0 lead right away. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace?
A hundo, partner, 100%.
And to do it on the ground, to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the 4-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
Kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go. Hunt.
First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. Might want to leave that call in the old college game, Brock. We love seeing that, right? We both cover college, too, but probably a reason you don't see NFL offenses running that.
Yeah, the college kids, they're making some money these days, but not as much as these pros, and there's a reason that you protect that most important asset.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Cuts. This is Xavier Leggett. And he'll get it up to the 38-yard line before going down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Cowboy 80.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from the deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. No. Ready.
Starting on the ground here, Kronsky-Merritt. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Let's go.
They bring McLaurin in motion right. Shotgun snap to Daniels. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. It is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders touchdown. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Commanders drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Fields this one at the 3. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Set. Drill. 52. 45. Line. Hut.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. A nice little run there, gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Now looking to throw. On target to his back, and Rico Dowdle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
New set of downs from 37.
Set up. Ready.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Ready.
Now it's Young. Pulled in by Tom Trumbull. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to bring up the Carolina 1st down.
Ready, set. Down, set.
First carry now, Jonathan Brooks. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, an inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. Hut.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Mike Samuel makes the play. And the Commanders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
That is just a big-time individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
Let go.
Give it to Crossy Merritt. Looks like they're giving him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. 70 Timberwolves.
Check.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Throwing the out route complete. And he has it up towards to midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Ready, go!
Now Daniels off the play action. Buying some time right. It's a right back to McLaurin. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
19.
Man in motion here. Flushed out of the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make some... happen. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Now at midfield after that loss. Here's 2nd and long.
Let's go. 19 Lions. Trap 60. Trap 60.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. Our score, 14-0. Back to Charlotte in just a moment. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession.
Here we go.
They have 2nd and pretty long here. From the gun, a run for Krosky Merritt. He's still going at the 30. Down to the 10. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. Here's Sly to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Commanders stretch their lead to 21. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Ready up.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Young on the play action. He's going deep. Intended for a read, but it's intercepted. Mike Samba still makes the play. And all the way back it goes. It's a Washington pick 6.
I got to believe, Kate, his first pick of the game directly led to that one. Remember what worked to generate that first turnover, playing things the same way, and this time, well, it wasn't just a pick, it was a pick 6.
Extra point is up and good from Sly. And the Commanders grow their lead yet again. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
On the set.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Young back to it after the pick. That's him on the weak hitter. And he has him right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Ready, ready. Black, 95. Set.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It's been plays plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute, it will continue to do so.
Okay, break.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Get up. Ready,
Looking back to throw. It's wheeled in by Jalen Reed. After making a catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that going to bring up the Carolina first down.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
He's going to throw it again. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no one connecting. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Finds the in route complete. He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. An even 10-yard gain on the play, and that's good for a Panthers first.
Let's go now. Go.
Out of the shotgun, they give to Hubbard. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door
Come on.
for a bigger gap in the future.
70 Lions. Check out.
Back now, pressure coming. He had it for Hubbard, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. Throw here, 3rd down. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. He fields it from the 8. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Ready, ready. Ready.
Giving this to Kronsky-Matt. That's an 8-yard chunk to stop this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Let's go.
Hand off on 2nd and short. He's going to take this down to the opposing 44. He'll get 16 yards on that play. That's going to give the Commanders a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down. He got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Ready.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go. Set. Ready, ready.
Kronsky-Matt on first down. He's out in the clear. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Back. 19. Roll. Ready.
Going to the ground again on first. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Here we go. Bronco 80.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 10 on the other side, Brock. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Down. 70 Timberwolves.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Seven Pirates. Go.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Caught quickly on the slant. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Here's Slide to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders continue piling on to this lead. Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. This will end up as a touchback.
Got it. Ready?
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Let go.
Throwing now off the play action. He rolls to his right. Now here he goes. Connects on the crosser. And he gets in the first partner, but they are already acting like this one's not going to stand. Let's listen. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's 2nd and long. It's on the in route. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's enough for a 1st down. Nice find by the rookie quarterback from LSU. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that trust factor, that connection. You see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning-quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Completed to his running back. And he won't manage a ton. This gets to about the 26. It was Mike Sanders still on that side. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Ready.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Down. Viking 18.
Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far. It's not at the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Ready, ready.
Third and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Fitzgerald sends this through. And that's only a small chip off of what's still a 29-point advantage.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Has this at the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Daniels now. Escapes out to the left. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Let go.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And they finally for a few. It's 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Buffalo 18.
You just get the play off. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he missed that one and he knew it. Put it behind his guy and now it's 4th down. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Shoots away from one. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 70 Lions. Hut, hut.
They're going play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time. Here's hit. The ball's out. Oh, the ball jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
The pitch to Denver. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Well, the old SMU Pony Express, that was not, Kate. That was a pitch anticipated by this defense who had personnel in place to stay well ahead and greet him rather quickly.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Let's go now. 60 by 6.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Place beyond the marker. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
Got it. Ready? Panther 6. Come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Ready, ready?
They're throwing it. And no one there. The throw moves to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection.
And almost someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jamil Dean makes the play. And the Commanders get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Get it. Trap 60. Dragon 6. Mustang 19. Get it.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Made the throw as he was getting hit by, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Escapes the pocket. Krabs has it. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on a big play down to the 19. They strike for 23 yards. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative. And this guy is.
19 Tiger. 19 tight. 19 tight. Check out.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. That's McLaurin on the quick slant. He is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders push their lead further to start the half. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Commanders continue adding on to that lead. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Gets everything he has under this one. That's complete inside the 35. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Panthers 1st.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Go.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now leaves a whole playbook wide open for you.
And the defense wins this round. That stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
And better luck next time for you. I feel for those running backs because that blitz was drawn up to hit them right in the mouth.
Third and goal. The offense hoping something can finally go right here.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolf. Get up.
He'll look to throw. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers continuing to fight at least. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers take 7 points off the deficit. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. And the work already half done thanks to that run back. They're taking over at midfield.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Daniels now on first down. It's caught. This is Corey Krosky-Merritt. And they make the tackle at the 38. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got it in the red zone. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. And that's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Ready? 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
All set!
Check out!
Krosky-Merritt gets it from the gun. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice first and goal here from the 2.
These running backs love getting in the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Get it!
Krosky-Merritt. Is it? Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd.
Let's see, Kate. I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What do we call this other than simply splendid?
Extra point is up and good from Slot. And the Commanders tack on 7 more to their lead. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10.
Here we go. Shot. Go.
This drive of the game is over. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10.
Ready, break. Viking 18.
Check out Joey Joker.
Sandy Lions.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Panthers football as they stare down a huge deficit to begin the 4th.
Got it. Ready?
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Headed out right. He can run it.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Ready, ready. Ready.
Setting up to throw. He had it for a moment, but a defensive to play the jar. Loose, incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. On the move, headed right. He's got it complete to Reed. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on fourth down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Come on, set.
On the toss, here's Dowd. Drop for the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let go.
On second down, it's Hubbard. He'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Fights his way through a tackle. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Liking. Hut, hut.
Throwing off the play fake. Buying some time right. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
70 Timberwolf. Ready.
Again to throw on second. Forced out to his right. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Set it. Go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.